Good day, everybody. Welcome back to the Dirty Pat Walsh channel with me, your host, Dirty Pat Walsh, here on YouTube. That's right. Um, I want to congratulate my friend National Duo, who no longer has the National Duo, um, who got with the '90s today and or yesterday got a cell phone. So I just want to give a little clap. Yeah, I love my brother. I love my brother. Um, so to continue in my life as an alcoholic series, I've had a lot of trouble with this part. This is like the 15th, and I'm not joking, this is like the 15th, 16th time I've tried to make this video. I've made this video and edited it and had it ready for upload and then watched it and realized, I can't put, gotta change that, It's a tough one. How did I cope with not drinking when I quit? It's the reason it's hard is because so much time has passed between when I originally quit drinking and now. I've gone through numerous relapses. Every one of them ended badly. I've been, it's just hard to talk about how I coped because I didn't really do anything. Like I didn't, I wasn't, I was very far from God at the time. Um, you know, I was very far from everything, really. And so I just quit. I white knuckled it and I quit. Um, I didn't take any. I smoked a lot of weed, but I did that anyway. I didn't take any pills. I didn't take anything. No, I just quit, and I threw myself into things like I got married and I had a kid, and my wife wanted us to run a restaurant, so she bought this little restaurant for us that was failing, and that should have been a red flag. But we ran it for a year and a half, and it pretty much failed. So I just had when I worked at the restaurant, like I was working 18 hours a day. When I worked at Hot Belly Mama's, the soul food restaurant that I cooked at, um, I worked long hours there. Still doing music. With the Silver Hearts, and other stuff. I'm always doing lots of stuff. Um, I just kind of threw myself into my life and my work. And, the one thing I can say is what I remember from those times about being sober as compared to being pickled is my quality of life improved by like 500%. You know, um, it was the reason quitting drinking was the reason I could throw myself into all this other stuff pretty much and with a level head, Um, so I thought, my marriage fell apart, my all my jobs fell apart, my restaurant fell apart, you know, it all fell apart, and then it fell apart again shortly thereafter, you know. But yeah, now there's then and then there's now. Like now, what do I do to cope with it? Because it's alcohol addiction isn't something that is just gone when you quit. Like it's like any addiction. Like I think about drinking every day. There's so many times in a day I'd love to have a shot of cold gin or a glass of whiskey, or a couple beers. Luckily, they make pretty good quality non-alcoholic beer these days, so that's a bonus. I gotta go beer shopping later. um, but yeah, it's now I'm on a ton of medication for various things. One thing that happened, I know that happened, is when I quit drinking. Because the reason I drank was self medication, right? I'm a very high anxiety person. Um, I literally had zero self esteem. And I still struggle with that. I still struggle with self esteem issues, right? But that goes way back. That goes way back. Yeah, so I take a bunch of stuff now, but I don't know, I take a benzodiazepine and every day, and I don't take it because I quit drinking, but that's kind of what it has turned into, I guess. Like I I started taking it because I was super high anxiety, having panic attacks all the time. Um, you know, just I can't even. It's hard to talk about. Um, Panic attacks are no fun. But anyhow, yeah. So I got prescribed a bit of Valium to help with that. And the last time I talked, now I have a new doctor now, and just because my old one moved away, and we were talking about the Valium one of our last appointments, and she said, "Well, we basically prescribe that to you for alcohol dependence." And I was like, "Oh, okay. I guess that's kind of what it's turned into." So, but yeah, I don't know. Sure. Um, but yeah, I don't know. It's weird. It's a hard. As you can see, it's a tough topic to talk about. This is the best I've done so far in making a vlog about this. So I think I'm gonna keep it short and post this one. Excuse me. Um, but yeah, it's things that keep me sober now. I would say are like my children. Being a parent really turns your opinions on alcohol and drugs. Um, at least to my experience. Um, uh, my kids. I'm a man of faith now. I believe I trust in Jesus. And I know with his help, in retrospect, I would say he carried me through it all, you know, but that's not how I felt at that time. So I'm trying to describe that. You know what I mean? Anyhow, yeah, children, Jesus, music. I love playing music. I couldn't do it if I was drinking anymore. I'm sure of it. I couldn't. I just, yeah, drinking bad. For Patrick, drinking bad. Anyhow, I hope you're all good and well, everybody. I'm just gonna post this and see what happens. Um, you know, addiction and alcoholism is very hard. Alcoholism is addiction. Um, any kind hardcore addiction is tough. You know, I've been through the gamut. You know, I've been I've been a cocaine addict. I've I'm currently a benzodiazepine, habituated to benzodiazepine. I'm habituated to an opiate for my back pain. I'm addicted to another painkiller for my intestinal pain. You know, I'm actually habituated to a lot of stuff right now. But I don't, it's not like I'm out in the street looking for it. You know, like I see a difference between ripping and running in the streets than using a prescription responsibly that your doctor gives you. You know, because 20 years ago, you know, that's what I was doing. You know, I was just kind of like, yeah, I was more, I had more of a taste for the drugs of the street. But I quit taking cocaine and other people's medications quite some time ago. Anyhow, God bless you all. Thanks for watching, and have a wonderful, wonderful day. It's International Kindness Day, so tell someone you love them, tell someone you care about them, you're thinking about them, say a prayer for somebody or whatever. Watch a video and put a like on it. Um, yeah, anyway, God bless you all, people. I'll talk to you soon. Bye now.